You can hear my dad's
Yeah, I can.
basketball.
Who you watch?
I don't know, some kind of basketball. But I think I got it set up. But I have no idea what I'm doing. But what were we talking about yesterday?
Um, Give me 1 minute to think about it.
I can't remember. I remember I went to the library and I grabbed a couple books. And this new one by Eckhart Tolle that we were talking about, The Power of Now.
Maybe before that, we're talking about Black Matter and Dark Matter.
Yes, that was intense. That was really intense talking about that. But I feel like that's so deep, babe. Like, literally, what was it? 15% of the world is like known matter, and everything else is either dark matter or dark energy. Like, who would have ever thought that? Like, what does that even mean? What is dark matter? What is dark energy? And why do we know less about it than we do about the actual matter that we know about, which is like 5%? We're just like forgetting about the rest. It's like not a big deal.
Of course, it's secret.
Yeah, it's a secret. But why? And how can they just call it dark matter? Like, it can't be just unknown matter.
Unknown is a better word.
I think so too. But remember, I got my first pair of reading glasses yesterday because I'm elderly now. They're all right though, but I feel like I need a better lamp in here because I still can't see. All right, so this book, The Power of Now. Oh, remember we were talking about being was a better word for God? Like, when you say being, are you talking about God? If you are, then why don't you say it? So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're using being synonymous with God so that it doesn't like segregate people who don't want to use that word, you know? Thoughts? What's your thought, baby?
I don't know if it's a better word, but it's definitely a Greek word.
So, this is what it says: being is the eternal, ever present one life beyond the myriad forms of life that are subject to birth and death. However, being is not only beyond, but also deep within every form as its innermost, invisible, and indestructible essence.
So you said it is from birth to death. I don't think that describes God. You know.
It's what?
Read the first part of the scene. You said it's associated with
eternal,
birth and
ever present.
Last sentence before.
Beyond the myriad forms of life that are subject to birth and death.
Go before start of the beginning.
Okay, being is the eternal, ever-present one life beyond the myriad forms of life that are subject to birth and death.
Beyond.
Yes.
The myriad.
Yes. Okay. And then it also says, however, being is not only beyond, but also deep within every form as its innermost, invisible, and indestructible essence. This means that it is accessible to you now as your own deepest self, your true nature. But don't seek to grasp it with your mind. Don't try to understand it. You can know it only when the mind is still, when you are present, when your attention is fully and intensely in the now. Being can be felt, but it can never be understood mentally. To regain awareness of being and to abide in that state of feeling realization is enlightenment.
Yeah, I think
Abide in that state of feeling rational.
Buddhists
Abide in that state of feeling realization. Feeling realization is enlightenment. You were saying?
You can just read.
But what were you saying about that? I just wanted to finish that sentence. I think that's really good, though.
I mean, like, when you read through, you gotta break this stuff down. Like, not like try to process all of it.
Yeah. Well, that's just like...
So that's why I be saying, like, at this part, what does it mean? Like, it was something there. But anyway.
Okay,
I was
so...
saying when we go live, like,
baby.
you need to have already tripped over these.
Baby, I didn't tell you. We're live right now.
Don't do that again.
Why not, baby?
Because we look stupid.
No, we don't. We're being real. And I definitely don't think we're being stupid. For being vulnerable and being real, like, that's what I want. I want to be authentic.
I want to be professional.
I want to be professional also, but I also want to be authentic. And I don't think we're being unprofessional.
I think winging it is not professional.
You think? I
think you made that decision on your own. I told you. Anyway. Let's read your book.
Okay. We also talked about this yesterday when we were talking about, because we were like, well, what does it mean by being? And then it said, when you say being, are you talking about God? If you are, then why don't you say it? Why don't you just say God instead of being? The word God has become empty of meaning through thousands of years of misuse. I use it sometimes, but I do so sparingly. By misuse, I mean that people who have never even glimpsed the realm of the sacred, the infinite vastness behind the world, use it with great conviction, as if they knew what they were talking about. Or they argue against it, as if they knew what it was that they were denying. This misuse gives rise to absurd beliefs, assertions, and egoic delusions, such as my or our God is the only true God and your God is false, or Nietzsche's famous statement, God is dead. The word God has become a closed concept. The moment the word is uttered, a mental image is created, no longer perhaps of an old man with a white beard, but still a mental representation of someone or something outside you, and yes, almost inevitably a male someone or something. Neither God nor being nor any other word can define or explain the ineffable reality behind the word. So the only important question is whether the word is a help or a hindrance in enabling you to experience that toward which it points. Does it point beyond itself to that transcendental reality, or does it lend itself too easily to becoming no more than an idea in your head that you believe in, a mental idol? The word being explains nothing, but nor does God. Being, however, has the advantage that it is an open concept. It does not reduce the infinite invisible to a finite entity. It is impossible to form a mental image of it. Nobody can claim exclusive possession of being. It is your very essence, and it is immediately accessible to you as the feeling of your own presence, the realization I am that is prior to I am this or I am that. So it is only a small step from the word being to the experience of being. Enlightenment is a state of wholeness, of being at one and therefore at peace. At one with life in its manifested aspect, the world, as well as with your deepest self and life unmanifested. At one with being. Enlightenment is not only the end of suffering and of continuous conflict within and without, but also the end of the dreadful enslavement to incessant thinking. What an incredible liberation this is. You know, I feel like that is one thing that is so beneficial about having that peace within, and that enlightenment is the no worry and the incessant voices inside your head that just keep saying the same things over and over and over again. But when you have that relationship with being, you can overcome that and you just trust. And that's what I feel like true enlightenment is being able to trust and have faith and live life.
I think being is a verb.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry that this isn't the most professional video. I just wanted to dive in, and I want to be like real at all times, but I will try to have a better structure the next time. And how do I bring you on so that we can see your gorgeous face as well? I'm sorry I'm not a pro at this.
I feel like you ask my opinion, but you don't really listen to it.
Well, do you know how to do it?
I don't think either of us can. So earlier, when you were, this was a week, and I was telling you, kind of rushing it. We don't have a topic. We don't have a structure.
The topic is introduction. This is what I'm talking about.
Pick the small things.
And
you know about, but we don't know how we sound. We don't know a lot of stuff.
Well, we'll find out.
This is not the way.
This is how I want to find out.
You said, yeah, I is like a
You're not even on camera yet.
But yeah, like you was just gonna put my whole name. You got my whole
I wasn't.
voice.
I didn't. That part wasn't online. I promise you I was joking when I said that. I was like using your government name like just like a joke. Okay. Duh. Not that you have anything to hide. So in the world of YouTube, hypothetically, people would be watching your live stream, right? Because I don't think anyone is watching us, but I don't really care. I just want to get comfortable in front of the camera, you know?
You just want to be cute.
I do want to be cute. I want to look good.
I would say, bring me on as a guest when you got it all figured out.
But I do. This is us.
I'm like a real particular person when it comes to my name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what I associate it with. You know what I mean? And like,
you're saying
Google me,
you're saying you're too good to associate with mine.
That's ignorant. It's not at all what I say. I'm talking about professionalism and unprofessional.
Okay, but how? I mean, why do we have to be
Don't ask me how. Because I try to tell you how, which is preparation. But you skipped all that earlier when you was single-minded about what quotations. That's what you said. I wanted to do this.
Yes, because I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I want to be real and authentic, but I also want to be professional. I hope you don't think that I'm not being professional. I mean, I just want to be real. I want to be able to talk to people, and I want to be real. I want to talk to you. I want to talk about everything. And
you ain't gotta try to be real.
I'm not trying to be real. That's why I'm not preparing anything, because I'm just being me. That's it. And I'd like to talk about certain topics. So if anyone ever does watch the stream and they have a topic that they would like for us to discuss, yeah, we would love to discuss it, because we're both educated young Americans trying to figure out how to live the dream, because I feel like that living the dream is non-existent anymore, but trying to figure that out unsuccessfully, might I add. For me anyway. Both college graduates from good schools, and we just like to learn. So I don't know if you enjoy conversations about everything, life and love and why. And relationships and love and God and being and cats and food and skincare and music and growing plants. We like to talk about that kind of stuff. But we really like music a lot. But I don't know what the copyright laws are. So we're going to be careful with that one.
Yeah, I think this last 30 seconds need to be your introduction. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We need to start right here. You feel me?
Okay.
That was great.
Thank you.
Know? And then we can get into all that.
Yeah.
I think you need to erase the first 10 minutes of this video. Start it over.
That's funny. What other books did I get at the library? Do you remember?
Your yearbook. Start there.
No, they wouldn't let me check it out. They said I can only look at it when I was there. But I sent you a bunch of pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that essential science yesterday, intense. That was intense. I liked it, but this one is the mythology book, Big Ideas Simply Explained. Doesn't this look like an amazing book? Like, I mean, how can I not? Wow, it's like so intense. Like, I don't know that I know like the basics of Greek mythology. Do you know anything more in depth? Like,
yeah, see, like, we got to discuss this off camera. You know what I mean? Because we can be attacked for foolishness about this mythology.
Well, I mean,
we go into the wrong direction.
Right now,
You know
I
what
feel
I'm
like I don't know too much about it. All I saw so far that I recognized was Thor's hammer.
Yeah. So I've been on both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Super mythology and not aware at all. So
I feel like this is extremely intense. I mean, I want to learn about it, but maybe not.
You gotta read the book first. I feel like we gotta read the books, and then we gotta record the conversations while we read the books to them. You know, we have to have knowledge of things that we speak about. You know, we are winging it.
And
my baby.
And also,
I love you, but I disagree.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that.
Okay.
I digress, but I disagree.
I think you're keeping us on track. It's good. I like it. But I definitely feel like that book is too intense. I couldn't even pronounce the lady, her name. I think it started with a Z or an X or maybe both. I couldn't say her name, so I figure maybe I should.
So terrible.
Well, some books that I've read are books of the Bible, and you've read books of the Bible.
Yeah.
That's interesting to me. Very interesting.
You have an interesting opinion on a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Are you open to sharing? That's what you think we should do right now?
Sharing what?
Yeah. What? What you think about sharing?
I think I'll share that Fresca is my favorite drink of all time. This is a product placement. Just kidding. What movie was that was in that they kept bringing up Fresca? And
The Bad Boys? Nah, I wasn't a bad boy. What is it called? It's the superhero movie.
The Boys. The Boys.
Oh yeah, The Boys. Yeah.
I freaking love Fresca, and I've been drinking it, and then all of a sudden we're watching The Boys, and they're like, "Would you like a Fresca?" And we're like, "What the heck?"
She got mind control of.
But no, for real, I love Frescas. Like, that's my drink. Paul's drink is water by the gallon.
You feel me?
He's got to stay hydrated. Well, and coffee. We like coffee too. Little miniature cups of coffee that are like that big.
Little weed. That's all you need. Fellas, eat once a day. One ginormous meal. You know, top of the morning or the middle of the day.
Mm-hmm.
You'll live a long time.
Yeah. I definitely do want to start fasting like at least one day a week. I was talking to my mom and she does fasting. I think Mondays or Wednesdays.
Yeah, that's good. If you could do it like that, like a whole day, you are. Because mentally, I don't know if I can do it. That's why I say one meal, you know, and even that I'll have a headache.
I think I could do the food part. I just don't know about like what liquids can we not have because I need my Fresca.
You don't drink no water.
I do. I've been drinking water. I drank water mixed with Mio today.
That's not water.
It's got a water as a base, so doesn't that count?
Everything has water as a base. Come on. We all live. We come from two good schools, remember?
I was joking, babe. Like, obviously.
I know. But yeah. Drink some water. I challenge you to chug a water bottle on live.
Oh. I can do that, but
Hydrate Josie.
I will do that.
Hashtag.
After I finish my Fresca. It's kind of warm though. I don't like warm Fresca. So, did you watch that new Dune Prophecy?
I did.
Okay, I haven't watched it yet either, but I'm about to. I'm going to watch it tonight. But I have been watching that new Taylor Sheridan show, Landman, with Billy Bob Thornton. It's
Billy
pretty
Bob,
good.
dude.
Huh?
For real.
What'd you say, baby?
Said Billy Bob, and man.
Yeah. Well, Taylor Sheridan, really, dude, he is such a good writer, man.
I keep thinking you're talking about a sheep. No offense, Taylor, if you ever hear this. I thought you were talking about a woman writer.
No, Taylor. You know, the big guy that rides the horses.
I think it's his last name
Sheridan?
connected to his first name.
Yeah.
That makes it
Yeah.
an assumption.
Yeah. I wonder who my dad is watching, because I can hear the game going on, but I don't know who he's watching.
You need like a video camera.
Yeah.
So you can pick it up.
Well, I mean, I have my iPad and my phone here, but I'm pretty sure I can go live on any of them. It's just easier to do it on my Mac. But this, I read part of this book already. The Jordan Peterson, whatever. Beyond Order, 12 More Rules for Life. He wrote the first one, the 12 Rules for Life. This is 12 More Rules for Life. Clinical psychology and celebrated professor at Harvard and the University of Toronto. If you guys don't know about Jordan Peterson, I highly recommend, highly recommend checking him out, because he is an amazing speaker, writer, psychologist, just understanding of human beings. And he has some really amazing perspectives. I like it. And it says the most influential public intellectual in the Western world right now, New York Times. That's Jordan Peterson. He is extremely amazing. I don't know what year this one was published. I think this was late 2010 or 12 something. No, 2021. So I love Jordan Peterson. He has a lot of good YouTube videos and stuff. But okay, so if anyone watches this live, I think we should say, what is our topic for tomorrow? Because what do you think, baby? What do you want to talk about? We kind of hit everything a little bit lightly today, but I mean, obviously we need to maybe have an outline tomorrow so we can be a little more organized. And maybe my dad won't be watching basketball. But
basketball every day.
Well, yeah, but
no days off.
Maybe we could do it at a time when he's not watching basketball.
What's tomorrow, Thursday? Thursday night football, baby.
There's football on Thursday nights too?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I swear there's football every night, baby. I mean, I like watching it with you only when you are in the mood to like talk about it. You know?
Yeah, I get my coaching mode sometimes.
And that's what I like. Because then you teach me stuff. But when you don't want to talk or you're not in your teaching mood, it's not that fun for me.
Looking at them and they tight.
No, I don't. I don't look at them. I don't
Gotta
think
make you
any
close your
football
eyes.
players are good looking. I don't like any. You can't even see their faces. Like, I don't look at that. Ew. I don't look at the football players.
That's an observation only to a person who looks.
Now, if we're watching basketball, maybe, but not football, okay? I'm just being honest, baby. Okay? But I have been doing better calling them by their numbers, you know? I just say, oh, what number, blah, blah, blah. Hey, what number is Travis Kelce? Is he 86?
Ask his girlfriend.
I don't have Taylor Swift's number, like, handy right now.
She's got a hand base on him.
Well, is it 86?
Swifters.
Huh? I don't know what number it is. I mean, I can Google it really quick. I just have so many windows up on my computer right now. Seriously? He's number 87. Ooh, I was so close, baby. I was so close. That was a great guess, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I almost said 84, but then I was like, 86 sounds like. So, if anyone wants to post in the comments about what we should talk about tomorrow, I'm open to that. Secondly, aren't we supposed to tell them to like us and subscribe? And I wish they could see your face, baby.
I think you need to start us over.
I think you need to be a part of this.
This needs to be a rough drive.
What if
we need to figure out how to make both of us a part of it.
Look,
XYZ.
Look, see, there he is. There's my baby. I could just hold it like this. This is like this is new technology right here. Look, this is pretty, that was pretty good in a pinch. Didn't I do pretty good there?
All right. Hang this thing up.
Okay.
Oh, I'm hanging up.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you everyone who watched our live. It was our very first live, rough around the edges. Hopefully we'll get better. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And if I can figure out how to hang this thing up, I will. And we'll be on tomorrow, maybe same time, same place. Okay? Okay. I don't know how to hang up. Bye.